Hi everybody, my name is Harry Jacobs and I am the North of 60 Gamer and welcome. Today we have another edition of 2 in 2. That is where I look at two games in about 2 minutes and contrast and compare them. Up today we are looking at some spooky, spectacular games for the month of September and October. So we're going through my collection and pulling out some games that we can use during this time of year, fall, and today we're going to go Cthulhu based. So let's quickly go down to the table because this is 2 in about 2 and we don't want to ramble on for 5 or 6 minutes. But before we get started, and you can see the two games below us, I just want to show you these couple neat birthday presents I got here. Look at that, a North of 60 gaming mug that I got made up for me. That's pretty cool. And of course this one is a Cthulhu mug. How fitting for this time of year. My wife bought this for me. I saw that, my face lit up, and I absolutely love it. So, two games today in 2 minutes. We have The Fourth Wall and Cthulhu. And about the only thing that is similar to them is they're both Cthulhu games. And they both have cards. Beyond that, we'll just move that to the side. The Reign of Cthulhu is a pandemic system game based on Matt Leacock's great pandemic games, and the game is designed by Chuck Yeager. This is where you're going to battle Cthulhu throughout Arkham, Innsmouth, and other locations, and try to stop them pandemic style. In other words, you're going to have to do a little set matching and close the gates and try to stop the Elder Guards from coming in before it all collapses or you go insane. So very similar system, except this is one of the best versions out there if you can get it. I happened to get it on sale a couple of years ago. I think it was about $40 on Amazon. Generally, I usually find these at about $70 to $80. This probably is one of the best ones. Iberia is another good one, where it just takes the pandemic system and just gives it a little twist and stuff. And there's some excellent minis in here, and we'll throw up some pictures behind me and above me as we look at that. But this is solely based on the pandemic system. If you've not seen the pandemic system, I highly recommend Will Wheaton's Tabletop Cafe or Tabletop Run Through. It's a lot of fun. But this is what it basically is. I Am the Fourth Wall. This one's an interesting one. This is where you're going, again, it is a solo or cooperative game or a one versus all. This is strictly a cooperative game, so we have two things in common. They're both cooperative. This one is where you are going to try to close gates. Again, very similar, except the gate is going to keep throwing things at you. Nasty things, and you are going to be set matching. So in other words, if a monster comes out, you may have to have 2 science and a force to get rid of him. Each monster is going to bring its individual nastiness to the table. It's going to go on the street. The street is only used in the solo game, or else it's going to be controlled by the wall or the person who is playing the wall. We call it the fourth wall, but it really is just an elder guy throwing stuff at you, while you try not to lose your, quote, marbles. The marbles are cards that represent the various things that you can do. And if you lose them all, and if you ever run out of those cards, you go insane. So part of the strategy, of course, is trying to not lose all your marbles, while the fourth wall is trying to make you lose your marbles because they get closer to finishing the gate. And if the gate is ever completely finished during the game, the Elder Gods win and you lose. But basically it is a set matching. You will collect cards, you will match the sets, you will match icons, and you will try to take care of what the AI or the person who is playing the wall throws at you. It is a neat game. I'll just show it very quickly. There it is there, very quickly. There's what I mean by the street as opposed to a full map. This is a small footprint game. It is the deluxe version, but it is not that complicated. Neither game is particularly complicated. Both are filler gateway type games, maybe a little bit heavier though. But that is it. There is your two games in about 2 minutes, and we'll talk to you all later. One thing I will be doing is we're going to be doing some playthroughs over the next little while, and these are 2 games that I'm going to be doing for the Halloween season. So if you're not familiar with either game, please stay tuned. Once they're up, I am going to link them, and I'll link them back to the 2 and 2 as well. So 2 great games, both fill some time, both play probably in under an hour to 90 minutes. Both are fun games, and I'm going to show that to you because I am going to record them. That scraping noise behind me is my puppy. We got a brand new Foster.